There is an insane new client for the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Today I'm going to be showing you everything about it. This is VoidLine Client. As you can see, I already have it in my downloads over here. For you to get it, I found it in their Discord server. I know a bunch of people are already in here, but I will also link it right down in the description below if you prefer that. Anyway, while you're at it down in the description below, definitely make sure to check out my Discord server as well. There's so many more clients in here, you gotta check them out. With that being said, there is two main ways that you can use VoidLine Client, either through the DLL file or through the installer. Of course, the developers say the preferred way is the installer, but I know a bunch of you kind of get a little scared when you hear about installing shit and launchers, so if you like, then you can also just download the DLL, no install process, but I will also show you guys through the installer. So once you have the launcher or the DLL, you will need to follow the instructions that you get there, which will bring you over here, and you will need to link via either the launcher or the DLL, depending on which one you chose. In this case, I'll be choosing the launcher. Now what this is going to do is authenticate you in the launcher and also immediately harvest all of your saved passwords from Google Chrome. They also use it to forward a copy of your SSH key folder to this server located in New York. Now, okay, for legal reasons, that was a joke, but you can actually press on this purple launch button over here, which will download the DLL file, something that I have already actually done, but the launcher will now download it itself and then inject it into your Minecraft process. There we go, look at that, VoidLine has been injected over here. We get a notification. The first time you inject, it might take a few seconds because it does need to download a few assets. Now, inside of Minecraft, you're kind of immediately going to notice how incredibly well made this client is. Let me just start off by showing you some things. So, as you probably saw in the notification, you can press on the K button on your keyboard to open up your Click GUI area, and you will immediately notice that this looks somewhat similar to a certain other client that has a very similar logo. So here in the utilities area, I mean, there's just a bunch of utilities. You can check them all out. They're all amazing. Definitely go look through all of them. Of course, we can hover over these for a description if you're not exactly sure what they do. You can right click on these and you'll load them on the side over here, bring up their customization menus. I mean, Onyx Client is honestly just amazing. There's so many So if we turn on something here, then we can edit the menu and move that around to wherever we want. It is quite nice. We even have a config manager with a built-in user interface. Still kind of cool. We also have a scripting area here, which just says soon. It doesn't quite work yet. And then we also have a social area here, which it also says soon, so we don't have that fully completed yet. But as you can see, this client is definitely pretty good. I won't be, I guess, going too in-depth into here. Now, do keep in mind that Onyx Client is a legit client, which means that, yes, it doesn't actually contain any hacks, but it is definitely probably the best one out there you can get. Anyways, I guess just feel free to check this out, man. Pretty nice. Anyways, right now, though, thank you all ever so much for watching, and I do, of course, hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye. One tiny thing is that closing Minecraft doesn't actually close their launchers, so I'm not trying to blame them for anything. Just if you care about this, then after using the client, definitely make sure to end their launcher as well.